Hello everyone, today we are making fish roll. So I'm with Oyin here, so we're going to be doing the work together. Just watch us and enjoy the class. So in here we have 2 cups of flour. So we're going to be adding baking powder to it now. We're going to be using a teaspoon of baking powder. Then this is our butter. We're going to be using 2 tablespoons of butter. We're actually using 2 tablespoons of butter because we have 2 cups of flour in here. So we're using 2 tablespoons of butter. So this is the first one. Okay, this is the second one. So the next thing she's going to do now is to mix the butter and flour together till it becomes like breadcrumbs. So she will use her hands. She has already washed her hands. So she's going to mix now with her hands till it becomes like breadcrumbs. Then I'm going to add a pinch of salt. So I'm adding salt to it now. Just pinch of salt. Then we're just mixing. So now we're going to add flavor to it. So we are adding a teaspoon of flavor to it. So we are using a powder flavor, a teaspoon of flavor. Okay, this is 1 teaspoon of flavor. Then we're still going to mix again. So look at the texture, show them the texture. See, it should look like this, like breadcrumbs. So the next thing we are going to do is to make a well in the middle and add water. So you're going to add water bit by bit. So I've added my water to it. So okay, I mix now. When you are adding water, you have to be very careful so that it will not be too much. So you add your water. So we are still adding water. I'm just adding water bit by bit. This is it. Next thing we are going to do is we're going to put it on our work surface. So we're going to roll out our dough now. So please show them the dough. So this is the dough. This is the dough. So it should not be too thick and it should not be too soft. This is our dough. So we are going to place it on our table and we are going to knead. Okay, so just add remaining flour to it. So we are kneading now. So we are kneading now. Then after kneading it, we are going to roll it into our desired shape. So our dough is ready. This is our dough. So I'm rolling out my dough now. I said it earlier that your dough should not be too thick. It should not be too stiff. This one is just perfect. It's not thick, it's not stiff, and it's not sticky to the table. So we're going to fill this dough with our fish right now. I'm done rolling out my dough. So the next thing is this is my fish right now. So this is how I will place my fish on it. So I want to spread my fish on it like this, just like this. So I'll make sure that all the corners has something. This is it. Making sure that all the corners has a fish. After doing this, the next thing we are going to do is this is my cup. This is my cup. So I'll just wet this place with water. I want to wet it with water so that it will not open while we are frying. So this is it. So you can actually leave it like this. If you want, you can actually leave it like this and just cut it to your desired shape. So this is one method. You can actually fry like this, or use your hands to press. You press like this. This is another shape now. And use your fork to place this design on it. After that, you just cut. If you, I can actually use this tool for small chops, but you make it smaller. So our fish roll is ready. The next thing to do now, we are going to fry our fish. Fish roll is ready. This is it. It's ready, oh. So this is my fish roll. This one now. I want to drop this one inside the oil.